want to be a farmer because Pangalengan will make your farming dream come true. See the beauty only on See Indonesia. See Indonesia. Pangalengan is a district in the Regency of Bandung, Indonesia. It's located around 48 kilometers south of the major West Java city of Bandung. From the capital city, Jakarta, it can be reached in around 4 hours by car. Pangalengan is well known for its agriculture. 52% of the total land is used for arable farming. So I want to learn how to grow a vegetable, and to do that I'm going to learn it from a real farmer named Pak Dindin. Meet Mr. Dindin, a vegetable farmer who's been farming since, well, his whole life. Dindin and his family own around 4 hectares of land in Margamulia. He planted several different types of vegetables. It's mostly potatoes, which spans for around 2 hectares, while the rest of the land are filled with tomatoes, cabbages and carrots. Each harvest season, he can produce around 15 to 20 tons of potato per hectare.
Kalau di Pangalengan, semua bisa ditanami.
Thanks to the mountains and volcanoes surrounding the area, making the soil fertile and perfect for agriculture. Hi, Bu! But he doesn't work alone, as he has help from several other farmers who also takes care of the land. They're already busy each day from 7 a.m. The potato season is over. Today, the farmers are growing carrots on the land, so I decided to help them out. Jadi Pak, pertama-tama nih apa yang harus kita lakukan?
Kita nyangkul dulu.
Oke.
Nyangkul ya. Begini ya.
Wah, mantep banget.
Ringan, Pang. Nggak susah-susah, Mas.
Tanahnya udah diapain aja nih, Pak?
Udah di cangkul sebelumnya. Cangkul yang kedua.
Ini tuh udah dikasih pupuk juga tanahnya?
Belum, ini kan bekas kentang. Jadi udah banyak pupuknya.
Oh.
He uses a mix of natural and chemical fertilizer to protect his crops from pests. And it's my time to plow the soil. Mr. Dindin taught me how to do it properly. A good stance and firm grip.
Gitu ya?
Maju, jalan.
Jalan. But that's the thing, man. If you want to be a farmer, you can't be lazy.
Plowing is used to break up the soil, bury crop residues and help control weeds. And then next step, even out the soil pad.
Kayaknya tadi kan ada di sini. Sekarang ada sini.
Oke, sip. Right, just drag them in. Drag it backward. We are going to flatten out, even out the land.
Once the plowing is done, it's time to sow. We scatter carrot seeds. I honestly never see carrot seeds before, so that's new. In order for it to grow big, we need to scatter the seeds apart from each other. In 2 weeks, the carrots will start to sprout. Since it's the rainy season, he doesn't even need to water it consistently, and just let the Mother Nature do it for him. Apart from growing vegetables, Mr. Dindin has been helping the local forestry department and several NGOs by providing them trees for reforestation efforts. He has been doing this since 2017. So far, his trees has been planted in 4 to 5 hectares inside the Pangalengan forest area, and more than 400 trees have been distributed to the community as well. Reforestation is one of the key to prevent erosion in Pangalengan, which sits over 1,000 meters above sea level. I love you, tree! If you don't want to get your hands dirty, you can just enjoy the view of lush green fields all around you. Friendly reminder, you can't pick the vegetables because that will be stealing.
If you're looking for a fresh vegetable, come down to the alun-alun of Pangalengan. The market is filled with vegetables from the local farmers.
These markets open from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. The vegetables are so colorful, and one particular pepper caught my attention.
This is cabai gendot. I rarely see this in Jakarta, but apparently you can use this for a pickle, apart from other dishes. Very interesting, right?
I'm not gonna tickle the pickle, but I am thinking about cooking something for later, so I decided to buy some tomatoes, red cabbages, dried red chilies, and parsley. Can you guess what I'm going to make? We learned a little about arable farming. Now we're going to take a close look on dairy farming. I camped down to Margamukti village, where the majority of the people make living from dairy farming. Like Mr. Tuteng. He's been a dairy farmer for 25 years. He begins his routine every day at 5 a.m. He washes the cows and then milks them.
Hi, I know it's really early, too early for me, but that's what farmers do. They wake up very early. And today I will learn how to milk a cow. Halo, Pak.
I'm gonna help him milk his cow, called Molly. Not a real name. The milking technique he uses is hand milking. It is performed by massaging and pulling down the teats of the udder, squirting the milk into a bucket. He applies the petroleum jelly beforehand to help lubricate the udder. The top of the teat would then be pinched shut by the fingers and thumb, which will then slide down, pushing the milk towards the bottom.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me. But I'm going to... Bapak tiap harinya bisa merah berapa kali sih, Pak, dalam sehari itu?
Ini 5 ekor.
Oh, 5 ekor.
Pagi 2 kali, pagi dengan sore.
Oh, itu bisa memproduksi berapa banyak susu, Pak?
Sehari itu 50 liter.
Early morning is the prime time to milk the cows. This is because milk production is connected to a cow's nutrition and rest cycle. When the udder look full, it means that the milk is ready.
Dan itu sebenarnya merasa geli nggak sih pas lagi gini?
Kalau sudah biasa sih enggak.
Tapi awal-awal ada ngasih sapi yang geli gitu, nggak mau.
Ada.
Oh gitu.
Milking actually comforts the cow. Milk accumulates in the udder to the point that it gets too full and becomes very uncomfortable, sometimes even painful. Milking relieves that pain and discomfort. And that's a mutual relationship between a cow and a milker. Aww. Much like humans, cows also get maternity leave. She gave birth to a male calf. Since the calf still needs milk, Tuteng share most of the milk with him too.
So this is the part we're going to feed a milk to this baby calf. Ini usianya berapa, Pak?
1 bulan.
Oh, it's only a month old.
He's super hungry indeed.
I know you can do it. Good boy.
Somehow he likes to chewing on my skirt, I think.
I don't know why, but yeah. Can I have my skirt back? Yeah, thank you.
Tuteng uses cheesecloth like a gauze, a woven cotton cloth that strains milk from the debris when transferring it from bucket to the jug. While waiting for it to be done, I helped Tuteng feed his cows. And eventually, his poultry joined the party. Every day, Tuteng delivers the milk to a nearby milk station, only 10 minutes from where he lives. The dairy farmers would gather and queue up to weigh their milk. Then came Mr. Tuteng's turn. The price for 1 liter of milk is around 5,000 to 6,000 rupiahs. Later, all the milk would be distributed to the South Bandung Livestock Cooperative Pangalengan, or KPBS. The abundance of milk also inspired local entrepreneurs to open ventures specialized in milk products. Like Rosa, who consistently makes milk products like milk chips, milk candies, and even milk dodals. She gave out free samples for me to try.
This is not exactly like toffee, because with toffee it would be like more chewy, but this is a bit tough. But so it's candy, so you have the chocolate.
I also try other products like her dodals that is softer and more chewy if you're into that kind of stuff. A must try is her peanut milk nougat. So decadent. If you're looking for a traditional Pangalengan snack to bring home, you can check out her store named Barokah on Noroktok Street. But you can also find milk snack stores everywhere in the Pangalengan town center.
We're gonna have a milk party.
Speaking of Pangalengan, it's impossible not to talk about tea. The area is an important center hub for the Indonesian tea industry. The most notorious and perhaps the oldest plantation around is the Malabar tea plantation. However, what's trending lately is the Wayang Windu Panenjuan, located at the Kertamanah tea plantation in the village of Kertamanah. In English, Panenjuan means a high ground to gaze at something. Meanwhile, the name Wayang Windu refers to twin volcanoes surrounding it. The Panenjuan stretches to 100 meters of the wooden bridge, Sky Park as they call it.
It's kind of hard to see it right now because the fog is quite thick, as you can see. It's white all over. It's very foggy. Oh, it's cold too.
Of course, it's cold, sitting at an altitude of 1,800 meters above sea level. Be sure to wear a thick jacket or coat when you come.
Ah, look at this tea. This is real, by the way.
The 13 hectares of plantation and the Panenjuan are managed by tea farmers. This place was established a year ago and became an instant hit. People come down to see the view and enjoy some quality time with their friends or loved one around the Sky Park. Here you can also enjoy a warm tea from a parlor. The fresh air and tender warmth of tea in my hand. It's really calming. The place is open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Wow, the tea plantation is actually really wide. I wonder if there's a transportation that could take me go around it.
Good afternoon, mademoiselle. Do you want to play ATV with me?
Oh yes, please.
Buckle up, wear your helmet, and take a wild ride on an ATV. You can go around the track that winds around the tea plantation.
The terrain is not too extreme but quite muddy and fun for you adrenaline junkies to try.
Wow. That was a hell of a ride, sir.
Thank you. It is a compliment for me.
Okay, I need to get off though. I'm so muddy.
Please,
Okay.
please be careful. Okay.
Okay.
The helmet, please.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. What just happened?
And just like that, the mustachio man disappeared. But I had a feeling it won't be the last time I see that guy. Moving on to the next agricultural product, coffee.
Don't you want to know more about Pangalengan coffee? Well, I'm going to take you to Pukopali, one of the biggest places for coffee production and also distribution in Pangalengan. Ooh, exciting.
Pukopali is located at the village of Kebon Jambu. This coffee house was established in 2013 and has supplied coffee all over Indonesia. This place produces coffee. Each year they could churn 1,000 to 2,000 tons of coffee. The coffee itself mostly comes from West Java, East Java and Bali. Even though they process bean in different types, they are known for a semi-wash or wet hull. Wet hulling is a type of coffee processing method unique to Indonesia. The hull and the husk are removed at a greater moisture level, and it requires a special machine that is strong enough to withstand the process. The method is utilized in a very humid environment.
Notesnya itu nanti body lebih kuat, tapi sesuai karakter kopi Jawa Barat, kompleksnya masih dapat lah. Acidnya, sweetnessnya. Cuman ini jadi unggulan tuh karena proses cepat untuk komersial grade.
Their clients are well-known coffee factories, including coffee shop chains with big names which I can't mention. Ferry is specialized in quality control. To test the quality of his products, he took me to a house they call a coffee lab. We're going to test some of his coffee which were made by different processing methods. First is cupping. Since this is an introduction to the art of cupping, we're going to use 2 cups per sample. Begin by smelling the fresh grilled coffee in each cup. Next, pour hot water on the coffee and wait for 4 minutes for the coffee to be perfectly extracted. After 4 minutes, the coffee is ready to separate it. Push the residue forward and turn your spoon to the right while keep smelling the coffee. Before you dip your spoon to the next cup, rinse it first in clean water. Then comes the hard part, cleaning the coffee residue on the surface. And next is tasting the coffee. Make sure you slurp the coffee to enhance your palate. After so many slurping and mini choking, Ferry asked me if I found each cup to be any different. And I couldn't tell, really. They're all delicious to me.
Gak nyangka aja sih kalau misalnya ini 3 prosesnya beda, tapi rasanya bisa sama.
Nah itu salah satu tujuan cupping itu kita mengidentifikasi potensi dan kualitas kopi. Satu lagi adalah cacat si kopi. Apabila ada aroma yang kita cupping di luar rasa kopi, biasanya itu banyak faktor, baik dari kebun, di processing, itu biasanya yang tidak lolos quality control di kita. I
will keep that in mind. From industrial coffee business, now I'm curious about smaller scale coffee venture. Meet Yuda. This adventurous guy dove into the coffee business in 2018. He used to own just arable farm, but he wanted to do something better for the environment, so he bought a plot of land and planted coffee there. Now he owns around 8 to 10 hectares of land together with several other farmers.
Ya, yang tadinya bener-bener lahan gundul, kita coba aja kerjasama supaya mau nanam kopi, jadi hasil tetap ada, tapi alam ya tetap hijau.
He grows several different varieties of Arabica coffee, such as Ateng Super, Lini S, Tipika, Ateng Coklat, and the new prima donna in coffee, Geisha. This harvest season, he has stocked 10 tons of coffee in total, ready to be shipped to his coffee shops named Kopi Nyalse downtown.
Ngopi itu budayanya orang Indonesia, bukan tren. Mengembalikan budaya yang emang udah tertanam dari dulu. Yang namanya budaya nggak akan habis sama apapun.
Because he said he wanted to brew me some of his delightful coffee, I took him to the cabin where I was staying. He brewed me his famous wine coffee and his full wash coffee. What's interesting about his products is that they are all house blend. He mixed different varieties for a balanced taste. I'm trying out the wine coffee. I despise wine coffee, but his smells different. Let's see.
Slightly hungover.
It's not too strong, the acidity, but you can feel like the fruitiness of it. It's really nice. I know that being a farmer is a form of escapism meant to cater to those who spend each passing day in a metropolitan. But whether you seriously want to become a farmer or not, Pangalengan is a perfect place for you to learn about the farm life. So you think you can farm?